Hello, guys. This is episode number 10, part 3. So here we're going to discuss about the macroeconomic news events and the macroeconomic news calendar. So the macroeconomic news events can have varying degrees of impact on the forex market, categorized into three levels: low impact, medium impact, and high impact. So macroeconomic news events. So let me tell you that these macroeconomic news events are based on these macroeconomic fundamental indicators such as GDP, employment data, inflation, CPI, PPI, interest rates, trade balance, retail sales, and central bank policy decisions. Okay, so macroeconomic news events are based on these factors and some other economic factors as well. So here, these factors, which you see as macroeconomic fundamental indicator, these are the high impact. Okay, they have a very huge impact on the forex and CFDs market. Okay, and there are some low impact and medium impact news as well. So news events as well. So I'm going to explain you. So low impact events typically have a minimal immediate influence on the currency prices. These events may include minor economic data releases or speeches by lower ranking officials. Okay. So these events are the minor economic data releases or speeches by the lower ranking officials of the government or the central bank. Okay. Traders may see minimal or short-lived volatility in the following low impact in the market following the low impact news. So there will be a very less impact on the market whenever the low impact news comes out. Okay. It will be, and there will be a very short-lived volatility. Okay. And it is best to avoid low impact news. What do I mean by avoid? Avoid means that we should not take low impact news into consideration when we are trading. Okay. We only take medium impact and high impact news events into consideration because these events can move the market. Okay, so medium impact news events have the potential to cause noticeable but not extreme fluctuations in the currency prices. These events may include moderately significant economic data releases or speeches by the mid-level officials. So medium impact news events are actually the economic data releases or speeches by the mid-level officials from the government or the central banks. Okay, and they are the mid-level officials. Okay, in the low impact, they are the low ranking or low level officials. Okay, in the medium, they are the mid-level officials. So trader observe increased market activity and volatility in response to the medium impact news. And when you are trading the medium impact news, you should always keep this medium impact news events in mind. Okay, because they can have a great impact on the financial markets. Now, high impact macroeconomic news events. Now, high impact macroeconomic news events have the potential to significantly move the currency prices and cause the substantial market volatility. Okay, they are high impact news and they can move the market a lot. Okay, these events typically include major economic data releases, and these are related to these macroeconomic fundamental indicators like GDP, employment data, inflation, CPI, PPI, interest rates, trade balance, retail sales, and central bank policy decisions. Okay, these events typically include major economic data releases and central bank policy decisions like, as I told you, interest rates, like central bank policy decisions like interest rates, decisions, monetary and fiscal policies, quantitative easing programs, and forward guidance. Okay. Geopolitical developments or speeches by the high ranking or top ranking officials of the government or the central bank. Okay, so these high impact news events are very important. Traders often witness sharp and prolonged market movements in response to a high impact news. So whenever there's high impact news, the trader will see that there will be a sharp market movement and a very good volatility and very high volatility in the market, and the market movements prevails for over a long period of time. They are not short-lived like the low impact news. Okay. Understanding the level of impact of macroeconomic news events is crucial for traders to access their potential implications on currency prices and adjust their trading strategies accordingly. Traders closely monitor economic calendars to identify high-impact news events and prepare for potentially market volatility. Additionally, traders may choose to avoid trading during high-impact news releases to mitigate risk or employ risk management techniques such as setting stop loss in order to protect their positions. Okay, it's very simple to understand, right? So we use a macroeconomic news calendar to monitor the high impact, medium impact, and low impact macroeconomic news events. Okay. So we're going to cover more about this when we are in the fundamental analysis section of a mentorship that will be discussed later on in a mentorship, but this is just a brief introduction. So I will just show you the macroeconomic news calendar example. Okay. The example is, let's suppose Forest Factory. When we open the website for a Forex Factory, we can see, okay, when we open the Forex Factory website, okay, you can click on the calendar here. And once you click on the calendar, you can see the entire calendar. Now you can see here, okay, you can see the legends here. High impact is marked in red. Medium impact is marked in orange, and low impact is marked in yellow. So you can see, let's suppose today is Monday, so these all of the news events are the lower impact. It means that today the market volatility will just be normal, okay? All right. And this one, AUD, for example, this is a monetary policy decision. This is a very monetary policy meeting decision made by the Central Bank of Australia. So as I told you that the central bank decisions like monetary policy or the fiscal policy decisions, they drive the market a lot, as I've shown you previously. Okay, so this is a red. So this is a high impact news. This yellow one, like loan prime rate, this is from China, CNY currency, Chinese yuan. So this is a orange. So this is a medium impact. Same way, we have a trade balance, CHF. Okay, and this is a lower impact news. And this is a red, and this is a high impact news from Canada. Okay, all right, on Tuesday. And similarly, if we go here, we have a high impact news on AUD. Okay, and we have a couple of low impact news. So, okay, so whenever you see this kind of situation, what I suggest is to click on filter in your macroeconomic news calendar, okay? And then you just uncheck low impact news, because the low impact news are not important. Only medium and high impact news are important. When you apply the filter, you can see that the entire economic calendar for the week has been reduced, and we are only monitoring the high impact and the medium impact news. That's it. Okay. So I'm going to explain to you more about this in our fundamental analysis video or sessions. For now, I'm just giving you the brief description of the macroeconomic news calendar. All right. So I hope you find this video useful, and that's it. Okay. So this is episode number 10, part 3. This is a conclusion of episode number 10, part 3.